Hey guys, my name is Ajit and welcome to Step by Step Data Science tutorial. In this video, we will discuss about 11 different ways to handle duplication in SQL Server. So this has been targeted to beginner to advanced level data audience. So we will start with importing files and we will follow best industry practices, which is importing file on bronze, silver, and gold architecture. Bronze would mean simply doing data ingestion, and silver would mean doing some cleaning and transformation to handle duplication. That's the scenario that we will be covering, and the gold would mean the final aggregation and then connecting it with BI tools like Power BI to do some further visualization. So in this video, we will dealing with files which is on which is here. This is the link. This is the GitHub link, and I will be sharing this link with you guys. So this is my file. So if we look at this file, so this file contains basic record ID, email address, full name, company's name, office addresses, states. So it contains information about individual, his office, his states where he lives in, and his phone number, and so on. So we'll be importing this file, and we will be handling all the duplicate cases for this file, and the code is also here. And handle underscore duplicate contains all the codes and cases for handling duplication. So on today's video, we will only cover importing files, and we will handle all cases one by one in upcoming videos. So in this video, we will only focus on importing files, and then on the next one, we will start with handling all 11 cases. So in a nutshell, the 11 cases would include, first would include duplication based on the first name, last name, email address, and zip code. And then on the second case, we will simply look based on email address. And then the third case will be the typos. Fourth case will be the typos based on email address, typos based on company name, based on addresses, based on combination of full name and phone number, based on full name, duplication based on email domain, based on only domain, and duplication based on email address. So these are all the possible scenarios that file had duplication. And I would teach you how to in a file how you can figure out duplication. So this is not a generic solution, but if you have a file, and if you want to see all the possible cases, possible duplication in that file, you can simply see how I do on this file. So in today's video, we will only focus on importing files. So as said, I have three layers: bronze, gold, and silver. On bronze, I will import my files. So I will go to task, import flat file, file location. Let's say this is my demo file. This is the sample. So I will convert this to varchar because I had some issues. So we need to convert this to varchar. Also, it's a best practice to store everything in varchar max while we do data ingestion. And on silver and gold database, we will do some cleaning and aggregation there. So converting this to varchar mask. So we will do all our nulls. Next, finish. Okay, so my file has been successfully uh, loaded. If I want to look at the top 10 rows, so yeah, so this is my file that I have uploaded, and it contains the length is varchar mask. So if we look at this file, so this is the phone number, this is the zip and all. So now what I would do is I will import this file again in gold, and do some cleaning. So let's say what happens is now I would be importing this file in a silver layer architecture. So in silver layer, what I would do is I would just define my varchar. So I have defined this varchar 200 because that would be the max length of this email address. So instead of even doing varchar 200, we can do is we can look for max of this file of this column max length. So if I look at max length of this column from mm, bronze. So on basis of this length, we can define our table. So this would be, let's say I have created a clean data table, and this is my integer. So my email address can go maximum of 51. However, I will keep this 200. My full length can go up 37. However, we'll keep this to 50. Suffix is 4. I'll give it to 5 max. First name can go up to 17, but I will keep this to 30. Likewise, I will do changes on other fields. Let's say I'll keep this 30. Let's say. So the reason for doing this is it would not take enough space, and also while doing some query, while doing some writing some query, if we reduce the size, then that would give us the that would take that would take less space, and our query execution would also be fast. So that's the reason. Five. So chip is it would be my numeric. So 16, let's say, and the phone number is 70. So right now, let's say, okay, let's do 70. Okay. So while importing into clean table, what I have done is uh, I have done a clear non-numeric character, which would mean we have a numeric alphanumeric character like dash and all in jeep and phone number. So if we, let's say, if I look at this demo table, um, so let's say string jeep comma phone. So you can see it's null, but also the phone number is something in bracket. We also have zip code coming in. The number is contains space and all. So we need to do some cleaning. Also on jeep, if you see there is some dash and all coming in. Oh, you just missed it. That dash is there. So we need to do some cleaning. If we see where jeep is like dash. You see we have a dash here, so we need to do some cleaning on our bronze table, so that we can store the cleaned value to silver table. So this is one function that that removes all clears all non-numeric character. So what this does is, if we so we are using stuff and pat index. What this does is, let's say if you keep this here, this number from 1 to 100, if you run this, what happens is it looks for first non-numeric character. So this one would mean see anything within 0 to 9, but should not be anything between 0 to 9, that is uh, that is not, this sign would means not 0 to 9. So if we simply look at this one, so this would mean select pat index, and this is like not 0 to 9, this would mean not 0 to 9. So not 0 to 9, if you see we have first character is bracket, so this is not a number which is 0 to 9. But if we see, if we do a like between 0 to 9, then this would give me second, because second is my numeric character, but we care about removing non-numeric character. So this sign would give us not in 0 to 9, so which is 1. So let's say if we don't have this here, bracket here, now it would be 4, because here we have bracket sign. Hope that makes sense. So this would give me the index, and the stuff would mean like it would remove, it would find that in first place, and then it would replace it with blank. Okay, so first has been replaced it with blank. Yeah, the similar thing we need to run in a while loop, because it would iterate through the loop, and then in every cases if we have a non-numeric character, it would replace it with blank. So this function does that, it clears the non-numeric character. uh, yep, that's what this function does. So we will apply that function here, and then if null if, what why we did is because we had some blank cases here. So what happens is if we do a null if we have a blank, then blank, if we compare blank with blank, then it gives me null, because we are comparing. If we compare same thing using null if, it will give me null. So that's why I have used null if, so that it would compare with blank and it would give me null, and then is null would replace that with 0. So if we have any null in this column, it would replace that with 0. So that's the motive of using null if and null. So once we do that, let me comment out all this. So once we do that, let's run this. So let's keep this 38, that's the max. So if we do that, yep, so we converted this into integer, we converted this even into integer, into numeric, because these are the numeric field. So yep, so we are able to successfully import the file, and this is my clean table. If we look at select district from uh, clean table, and it contains this both columns is cleaned. So what we did is from bronze to silver. We migrated our data. We defined the data type with the length based on the max length of that particular field, and then we created a function, clear non-numeric character, that does that, and then imported the file into data clean. uh, so that's it for today's video. On the upcoming video, we will discuss about all these duplication cases. We will go one by one and see all these cases in more depth. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please subscribe and encourage me to create more videos. Thank you.